Good morning. I was going to come on here. I had a request from someone that does our stretch class. They noticed a lot of mine made comments that they sleep better at night after the stretching, and they asked me to do a video that they could use at nighttime to help wind down. So I'm going to hope this helps somebody else also. We do a technique called box breath or box breathing. I believe it was taught by the Navy SEALs. So, or even breath or even breathing. Principle is your inhale, we want for 4. Then you hold your breath for a count of 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. You exhale on the count of 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for a breath of 4. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Leave your breath out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Get the picture. So you want even breath on the inhale, holding it, exhale, holding it, leave the breath out for 4. If you can't do 4, maybe you have some kind of lung or heart condition, maybe you shoot for 2 or 3. You know, the principle is just even breaths in. It really helps people with some anxiety, panic attacks if you practice and you practice box breathing. It is a good tool for you to already know and have in your bag of tools to help with coping with anxiety. So let's just kind of roll our shoulders back here. And if you're doing slow and you're doing quickly, of course you can't do box breathing with that, but in some of the yoga positions, you know, you can definitely practice box breathing when you are in a more relaxed state. So let's go ahead and take a couple of breaths here. Breath in through the nose, breath out, breath in, breath out. One more breath in, breath out. We're going to come to our tabletop position. So if you have knee problems, you might want to put some a towel or something underneath your knees. But this is just basic tabletop on our hands and knees. From here, we're going to take a breath in, roll our shoulders back and look up. We're going to take a breath out. We're going to pull our belly button up to our spine, roll our head down, breath in, breath out, breath in, exhale, pull that navel up the spine, inhale, exhale. We're going to roll backwards into our child's pose. Stretching out the arms. Maybe take a breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. I'm going to roll over to one side. Press the side out. Exhale. Let's come back to center. Inhale. I'm going to walk it over to the other side. Exhale. I'm going to bring it back to the middle. Coming back up the tabletop. We're going to do something called thread the needle. So I'm going to start on this side. You can see. I'm going to take my arm, Put it underneath there. Roll it down. Do some more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's come back up. Tabletop. I'm going to switch sides. So I'm going to thread that arm underneath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. I'm going to come up. Back to tabletop. I'm going to walk it forward. Come down. Our feet. So my elbow is underneath my shoulder. I have my legs turned on back there. Pointing my toes. Rolling my shoulders back to open up the chest. I'm going to take a breath in here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. I'm going to push back. We're going to come up a little bit. Trying to bring the navel up off the ground right there. Pushing backwards. Inhale right here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. I'm going to push back to tabletop. Coming back here. I'm going to come up a little bit. And we are going to sit back on our feet right this position. And maybe grab those behind us and stretch it down. Bring it back up. Maybe give yourself a little. Let's stretch the shoulders out. I'm going to bring my right leg up and stretch out right here and do our pigeon toes. You can use this block if you need more support and stick it under the buttocks back there. Blocks are great. So we're going to do a breath in here. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. I'm going to come down to resting position. So we're going to bring our hands down. You can also use a block right here. You can put your arms on the block. This really gives our outer thigh the buttocks a stretch. So we're going to come down here for just a minute. Just focus on doing your breaths right here. Come back up. Let's turn that around. It's a good place to do another stretch right here. Stretch to the side. You can also use your block right here. You need to put that underneath your knee. It's okay. Some legs tighter than other legs. You come from the side right there. You can come out with that leg. Tuck it in. Kind of straighten up our alignment there. I'm going to pull my leg out just a little bit. Again, you can use the block over here if you need support for that too. So, roll our shoulders back right in. Taking breaths in. Out. Inhale. exhale, I'm going to come down to resting pigeon. Focus on your breath. Coming up. Leave that one leg, our right leg out now. Again, you can use props. If you have a hard time bending forward, maybe you have a bad back, definitely have some degenerative disease back there, you can sit on the block. Helps you to lean forward. Certainly some people have a bigger waistline and they need a little extra back there. Put a pillow behind you. If you don't have a block, use a pillow. So let's kind of lean over that leg a little bit, stretching it out. After you've been sitting all day in that chair, you can point your toes to kind of turn that leg on. Bring it around. Opening up the side. Swinging it back. Coming back to center. I'm going to go ahead and put both of my legs down here. I'm going to do up the wall. So if you have a wall and you wanted to be next to it, you certainly could put your feet on the top of your bed to do up the wall. We're going to just stretch it out there a minute. Again, focus on your own breath. I'm going to bring the legs down. I'm going to bring my right knee into me, stretching it out. Change that out to the other side. Nothing like a good stretch at the end of the day. Bring both of those knees in. You can rock it from side to side a little bit. You come down and grab those knees. A happy baby. Bringing them out to stretch them. Bringing them back down. So the last bit of this is going to kind of open up the chest and lower back. I like to use blocks. I only have one of them here at this house, so I'm going to show you with a block and a pillow. So I'm going to stick this maybe around the waist, bra line first. You kind of have to fool around with it. You can definitely just do one block right here. You are kind of pointing your toes, opening up the chest. Great way to end the day, but you can also use a block or a small pillow to support your head right there if you have a bad neck, for sure. This definitely feels good to open up the thoracic area. Let's use some of those practice breaths here for box breath. Inhale. Gonna hold it for 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take that pillow out. I'm going to move this block further down, maybe to the belt line or maybe a little bit lower. Kind of fool around to see where it feels best for you. I'm going to lay it out right here. My toes are pointed. I know you can't see it in the video, but they're pointed. Got them turned on. And then I have my hands palm up. Still got my chest opened up. Feels really nice to open up the hips. So do some breath here. So inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Go ahead and remove that block, and we're going to come into corpse pose. So again, my palms are up. We are completely relaxed right here, and I will kind of go through a relaxation technique that I use. So go ahead and curl your toes, put tension in your feet, and then relax those muscles. I'm going to move up to my calves and squeeze my calves so I can concentrate on them, and then I'm going to relax them. Let them go. Squeeze the thigh muscles and the buttocks, and then let them go. And make tension in my ab muscles, and then I'm going to let them go. Moving up to my chest and my shoulders, I'm going to tense them up. So I know where they're at, and I'm going to go. Squeeze my hands, my fingers, and then I'm going to relax them and let them go. Same thing with my face muscles, tense them up, and then let them go. So that our bodies let our tension be there. I'm going to take some breaths with deep breath. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. I hope that you found this video helpful and helped you unwind at the end of your day, or maybe at the beginning of your day. Maybe you woke up with your mind racing and have a million things to do. Well, take a few minutes for yourself just to stretch and calm down those racing thoughts and take care of you so that you can take care of everyone else in your life. I hope you have restful sleep if it's that time, or a wonderful day. Thank you.